I potty trained both of my children before they turned 2. I posted a video about it, and this is a follow-up video. I'm going to do a series on this because there were so many questions and I want to help every one of you. Specifically, I will be doing a video on children who are scared of the potty and what potty training looks like after the training period. So stay tuned, give us a follow, and we will be doing a series on this to answer absolutely everyone's questions. But let's go ahead and jump into the main questions that I saw on the page right now. First, I want to go over why I chose to potty train my children when they were 1. And that is because I did my own research. I saw that there is a sweet spot between 18 and 22 months to potty train your children. They are more pliable, they're less stubborn, they're not as used to being in diapers. So older children, they can be a little bit more stubborn sometimes, and they're used to being in diapers. They can play all day. They don't have to stop playing to go to the potty. They've gotten used to that diaper feeling. So doing it earlier can break them much faster from needing a diaper. All right, and a little tip here is that before the disposable diapers were invented, everyone was potty training this early. All right, once the disposable diapers came around, they pushed this narrative of your child has to be able to do X, Y, Z, A, B, C, all these things, but it honestly all revolves around money, unfortunately. All right, they want your children to stay in diapers until they're 6 because guess what? They make money off of it. So let's go ahead and jump into the questions right here. Nap and nighttime. I potty trained before too. So I did not feel the need to pressure my children to potty train during sleep. Nap time, I had them go to the bathroom and then I put a diaper on and put them into bed for nap time. They both self-weaned within 2 weeks. They did not need a diaper after that. All right, so then I stopped using the diaper at nap time. For nighttime, once again, I did not want them to feel pressured. I kept a diaper on them until my first son, until he naturally weaned, which was within about 3 months, I would say. So he was way under 2.5 when he naturally got rid of the nighttime diapers. The next one is talking. Does your child need to be talking to do this? No, they don't. My son only had about 4 words when he was 20 months old. He was in speech therapy. That's why I know a lot about speech therapy, because he was in it. And so you can teach them the sign for potty, or it doesn't matter if they know a word to associate with the potty. One of my son's 4 words, thankfully, was poo. So he didn't say, Mama, I need to poo, or pee pee. He said poo. And I knew he needed to go to the bathroom. So no, you do not need to wait until they are saying full sentences. Teach them the sign for potty. American Sign Language is great for communication. Or if they can just say one simple word to communicate that they need to use the bathroom. All right, working parents, I am so sorry. You are going to have to take PTO if you want to do this technique, all right? Which I believe this technique works. So, if you do not have a partner to help you, what I would do is Memorial Day weekend or 4th of July weekend, bummer, take off 2 days and then you have a 3-day weekend. So that's 5 days. This can be done in 5 days. My first son did it. My second son did take the 7 days. So this can be done in 5 days. So if you can take off those 2 days combined with a weekend, then that can work. If you have a partner who's willing and able and will be consistent with you, you can take off a Thursday, Friday, then you have the weekend, and then you have the other partner take off a Monday, Tuesday. That gives you 6 days, all right? So, twin parents, shout out to the twin parents. You've got it rough, I got it. I would not try and do this at the same time. Do not try and do this at the same time. Choose one, choose one child, potty train them, give yourself a week to recoup because you need it, and then potty train the other. Don't try and do this at the same time. I personally wouldn't. That would be way too hard. All right, carpet. All right, a lot of questions on carpet. Carpet. I have carpet in my living room. Guess what? I couldn't be in my living room. I barricaded myself and my son into the living room and dining, not the living room, the dining room and the kitchen because we have wood floor in there. So I just put a little barricade. I brought some toys in there and we hung out in there for a solid 5 days. I did not let him go get on the couch. I didn't let him go in the carpeted area. If you don't have that option of barricading yourself in the dining room and the kitchen, you are going to have to put down puppy pads, towels, or get those giant sample carpets. You probably can get them from free from somewhere. So those are your two options. Tiny potty versus big potty. My first son, I had to use a tiny potty because I did not have a bathroom on the main floor that we were potty training. That it had wood floor, and I didn't want to potty train on carpet. So I was on the wood floor, but I had to use a tiny potty since there was not a big potty there. That was horrible and gross. So if you have to do that, I did it, and it's not fun because it's gross, but it's doable. Now, if you do have a big potty right there near you that you can use, go ahead and use that. I have a baby potty that has a little ladder attached to it. So you just stick it right over it, all right? And once your child is able to climb up there and get on the potty themselves, they will be much more independent. But when they're this young, like my 21-month-old, I still stick him on there, all right? But eventually, within a month or two, he'll be doing that himself. All right, so the next one, oh, that's it. All right, so stay tuned because I'm going to drop another video on being scared of the potty, traveling with a potty, potty gear, what it looks like after you have finished the kind of boot camp style potty training. What happens after those 5 to 7 days? Are you still setting timers? And what that might look like. All right, I hope this is helpful. Have a wonderful day.